Morning. So following day after Equinox24, out taking the dog for a walk. So it's been quite a eye-opening weekend regarding sort of how I managed to do 15 laps or 92 miles on almost no training. But what's more, which is kind of doable, I suppose you could a lot of people could manually do it. But what's kind of the most interesting thing is I feel fine, and that's what I wanted to just do a video log on. I don't know really what it is that's done it, but I'm out taking the dog now. I've got a few little aches and pains. My right foot hurts a little bit, and that's down to the downhill before that hill at Equinox. It's a bit of a camber down to the right, and when you go down it, because you tend to have to run down it, because you either shuffle, which is slower than a walk, or sort of jog down it, and you jog down it, you put all the pressure on your right foot. So my right foot hurts on the top, which it's shoving into the trainer, I guess, but that's that bit there, a bit tight, but no cramps, no muscle, no injuries, nothing. Feet feel okay, and that's where it gets interesting. So historically, all my long distance, or my ultras, especially my multi-laps, I'll change trainers and socks every 2 to 3 laps, and I sort of recommend that to people, you know, look after your feet, look after your feet. This weekend, same socks, same trainers, never changed them. Feet are fine, absolutely nothing wrong with them. New trainers, so I've had the trainers about 3 weeks, some Brooks, neutrals, the feet feel fine. Next thing is zero cramps, muscles feel fine, really. I can literally squat, I can get up and down easy. I mean, I'm walking, what now, sort of 15-minute mile pace, you know, walking a good pace, 15-minute mile. Yeah, that's what it is. Head's gone then. Now, for the last 4 weeks, I've been drinking 1.5 litres of Tailwind a day. For the last 4 weeks, or 3 to 4 weeks, and over the 24 hours, I drank 750 litres an hour. Millilitres an hour. Jesus, my head has gone. 750 millilitres an hour. Zero cramp. I didn't eat very much. I had a few naked bars. Tried to eat a banana. It was horrible, so I had like 4 bites, didn't have it. Don't know why I didn't like banana, but didn't fancy it. I had 2 pot noodles, which I don't eat pot noodles, but they just seem to work well. It's just heat, it's the warmth, I think. And I had about 6-7 coffees during the night, but they're all decaf, so I had no caffeine either, which again, it's quite rare for me. So loads of things I did different. No caffeine, didn't change my shoes and socks, but I had loads of Tailwind. One thing that I need to sort out, I've got really low iron levels, which makes me really cold in the night. So I almost packed it in after it went dusk, because it went really cold. And I was like, I can't do this, my teeth were chattering. But instead, I got a merino base layer. So I stripped off, I got the heater, I got in the tent, got my clothes off, got the heater on, warmed my body up, got the merino wool top on, base layer, then a t-shirt, and I put a coat on. So I put a thick coat on, and I ran with a thick coat, like a padded jacket thing, but quite a lightweight one. It's actually an outdoor sort of endurance one. I wasn't really that keen on it, but I was quite negative on the actual jacket when I bought it. But it was perfect last night because it was lightweight and I had a base layer on. So that, then I went out again on the next lap, cold, but that merino wool undergarment, like base layer, got me warm and just transformed my running again. I decided to, because I didn't know how far I was going to be able to go, I intentionally walked loads, but the mad thing was I had running in me all the time. So I ran every downhill right through to the end. I took loads of breaks though. This is the main thing. I took loads of breaks. So I was doing 11:30 to 12-minute mile pace with the walks around the course. So I was getting back in for every 10k, every 6 mile loop. I was coming in at between 110 and 120. But then I was taking 15-20 minutes back at the tent for a cup of coffee, and just to take a moment, grab a bit of food. I've had 2 cups of coffee in some cases, refill my water, something I could have done in 2 or 3 minutes. So I was taking 15, so every official lap was showing up as sort of 130 to 140. But it was the same, never slowed down, so it was all 130 to 140s right the way through. I did take a 50-minute break after 40 miles to have some food, and that was the time I stripped off and got myself dry. So I probably ended up stopping for about 3 hours again, something like that, at the 24. Oh, I ran for 23 hours, 16 minutes. So say 20 hours was really what it was. I had probably 4 hours worth of capacity in that. If I could have gone on and not stopped and carried on running, in that 4 hours I could have got another 2 laps in, which should have got me 17, which should have got me another 100. So I feel confident because of that. But the most interesting thing is, for me, oh sorry, back to the undergarment thing. So I need to work out my temperature. So I got so cold, I need to sort that out. So I need to get some proper 2 or 3 pairs of nighttime undergarment and coats to swap between, because the biggest really problem really happened last night when I got warm was that stuff. After like 2 laps worth of sweating in it, got wet. I had nothing to change it into, so I had to stick in it, which was okay. And then at about 5 a.m, 5 a.m, when the sun started coming up, I went and changed back into daytime running gear. But I had another lightweight. I had a rain jacket. It's actually not a running jacket. It's actually just a Jaguar Land Rover jacket. A lightweight. It's waterproof. I put that on. That act like a windbreak really. That was good. So interesting race. So overall I came 20th in category out of 291. Pleased with that. But the main thing is I went there to do 10 laps as a target and did 15, and I learned a lot, which is amazing. Don't know what the conclusion is on this. Tailwind definitely made a difference, without a doubt. I think probably one of the biggest factors was tailwind, because that's 0 cramp, 0 muscle issues, and my recovery today is amazing. Little jog up a hill. There we go. You right, doggo? Doggo's happy I've come out. Right, so leave it there. Equinox24. Lots to think about. Lots to get confused about. Great weekend. Met some lovely people. Learnt loads. Take it easy.